your heart really dropped. Like, I know my car was right here.
I mean, yeah, I was more confused. But then once I realized it, I was like, oh, no,
But
man.
still, it's like, damn, now I got to pay these fees and get my car out.
It cleaned out all my savings.
I've noticed that that since I've been working with my sister, like helping her out on her with her class and shit, that
What class? Are you at liberty to say?
I forget, it's some psychology class or sociology or one of those S words classes.
It's like an ology, yeah.
Something. But yeah, I've been helping her out with that, like just like the essays and and they're doing like APA format 7 now. And I'm like, I had to refresh my brain to that shit. I'm like, this shit is pointless, bro. Like, just let me type whatever I want to type. Let me answer the question at this point.
MLA format.
No. Theirs is APA 7. That's what it is now. Cause
What the fuck is that?
I was saying, like when I was texting her, I was like, yeah, like once you get familiar with MLA format, then you'll be good with your essays. And then I noticed that she had texted me, can you help me with APA 7 format? And I was like, when the fuck they changed this bitch?
What the fuck?
But I also realized that how good I am at like
Writing essays?
Writing essays, because I had went back to like one of my essays. I was like, damn, I did this 15-page essay, like, and this shit, it was an essay
college?
about, yeah.
Oh shit.
And that shit was about like abortion. I was like,
ooh,
this shit pretty good. Like,
abortion.
I was like, I got
abortion's
skills.
good.
And I could have sworn I think I did that essay like crunch time too. Like that's when I do my best work.
That's where you do your best work.
My back against the wall, and I know I gotta turn this bitch in. Fuck.
How long? Do you remember how long it would take for you to write like a 1,000 word essay?
A 1,000 word essay. It depends on what it is, the subject, and how much time we have.
Yeah, like the day before.
The day before, I could write that bitch in a day. I could write that shit in like a few hours if I wanted to.
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Like if I really needed to do it, I could probably knock that shit out in an hour or two.
My mom would get so fucking mad at me. Like, you had all this time to do it. I'm like, you don't get it. This is where I do my best work. Because then something triggers in my mind where I'm like, now I got to do my best shit here. And like, what do you know?
But it'll be sometimes too, like, I have enough time.
I just don't want it.
But I know when I'm on my back against the wall, I can knock this bitch out.
Time,
and then I look back, I'll be like, this shit actually sound good. Like, I actually sound like I'm studious in this bitch.
Yeah. Like, we didn't really do a lot of history essays. I got that shit down. Because I love history.
Yeah.
Or like, it was like a book essay about...
What was your favorite subject in school? History?
History, hands down.
Yeah?
Dude.
No, my favorite subject was lunch. After lunch, it was probably English.
Really?
I really hated all subjects, but English was not reading because I don't like reading, but like writing essays or like I was oddly good at that shit. So it was
Same, dude. Same.
Fuck it.
Senior year, ironically, I fucking hate math, but I've mentioned it a couple of times. Pre-cal. I fucking love pre-cal. It was so fucking fun.
Nigga loved the teacher in there, bro.
He was cool. He was a big fucking nerd. And
that
he made
nigga was
fun.
not cool, bro.
I thought he was cool.
That nigga did not like me. Or he didn't like the people I was hanging around.
Because they totally weren't annoying, loud, and interruptive, and annoying.
But they was females, though. Not my fault.
My point still stands.
But you know him, though.
I know. My point still fucking stands. Don't interrupt the class. Why? You're interrupting my learning because you want to be a fucking smartass.
Shut your
Even though I was a smartass too.
You used to interrupt all classes.
No, I didn't. Okay, creative writing, that was different. Cause she was a bummer.
Oh, I bet you if we would have talked to your mom, every conference, they'll tell your mom, "Oh, Nate, like he be bothering the class."
When I was in middle school,
Not in high school.
maybe.
Put you around the right people or the wrong people.
No, because
You become a little chatterbox.
depends on who it was. Very depending on who it was.
Yeah, I know. Nah, but this is like made me realize the school was pointless.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real People, Real Shit. This is episode 15. I'm your host, Nate. Over here, you got my boy, my homie, my chocolate king, my co-host, apparently a Ravens fan, Trey.
Hey, I'm a
say
Dallas
what's
fan.
up.
I'm a Dallas fan, but you know I support my boy Lamar Jackson. Action Jackson. Let's get it, baby. But yo, what's up, people? I'm a DJ today.
Hey, some Depeche Mode for him, and he liked it.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of Real People, Real Shit. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And share. Shut the fuck up. All right, let's get right into the episode.
Okay, I'll stop.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yes.
How do you feel about people asking you like, "Oh, how you doing?" or like, "How's your day going?"
I don't take it negative.
No,
No.
but do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess depends. Like if I'm having a bad day, right before I got here, or right when we got here, I was telling you about shit. So it helps. I think it helps. If it's genuine, and I'm like, oh shit. But if it's just kind of like, oh, how are you doing?
Yeah.
And then they just move on. I'm like, man, well, fuck you then. I don't want to talk to you anyway.
Yeah, I feel the same way because I feel like 9 times out of 10, you don't give a fuck. And it's like, for me, it's like, yeah, you can ask me and shit. And then what if I was like, I'm having a shitty day or like my life's going to shit right now. The average person is going to be like, oh, sorry to hear that. All right, cool. Like, there's nothing that you can do or say
to
change it.
Yeah.
So why even ask? Why even bother?
Well, fuck them. Well, yeah, I guess.
So
I think if it's just a random person, you could probably count on one hand, like maybe 1 out of 5 people would be like, well, what's going on?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, and be genuinely concerned. But I feel like a lot of people just are
Just like, oh man, that sucks.
just
anyway,
so in tuned in like their self and thinks the world revolves around them that they forget that
dude, that
other people go through shit too.
I don't know about you, but that can turn your day around like crazy. Just having someone listen to you, it would be like, wait, you actually give a shit?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Or like they'll do that. Oh, how are you? Day's a little fucked up, but you know, I don't want to bug you with it. Then they'll be like, oh well, what's going on? You all right? And it's like, wait, you care?
Care,
What the
yeah.
fuck? Oh shit.
Yeah, for me, like when
It
when
depends.
people ask me, I just be like, oh, I'm all right or I'm good. Like knowing that I'm not because
But
it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter.
You wear your heart on your sleeve though, so at least I notice.
No, I don't.
I notice. Well, I notice like you're like,
My poker face is pretty good.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I can read it. I can tell when you're upset and when
You
you're
can
not.
read what I give you. Yeah.
I can tell.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Because I can. You wouldn't know. All right. Say for instance today, when you came in, what mood did you think I was in? Huh?
Like a decent mood.
A decent mood? No, I was in a shitty mood.
No, because you could turn on a dime, but I recognize like I can see it. I notice it. The way you move and the way you like kind of like put your head down and look around. That I can tell. Just like me, I'm obvious with my shit. You know when I'm upset, I'm good.
Yeah, you know everything about you.
Against my will, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like I don't know. I feel like people should be more considerate of other people and like just not be so self-centered.
This is coming, not saying you're self-centered, but this is coming from someone that does not like interacting with people. So to hear you say that,
Yeah, I don't like interacting with people, but
you know what it's like to be in that position.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, me for myself, it's like I go through a lot of shit. Like, for instance, like, we can relate on different shit because we're men. So we have that aspect of men. We're men that's of color. So we have different shit that we go through on a daily basis. And then we're in the working class. It's certain factors, you know, like that already pinned against us. So we're already working up. So like
I feel your pain.
yeah, I can relate with you.
It might not be the same amount of pain, but it's pain nonetheless.
Yeah, I know you're going through some shit too. And we're just coming together to make each other's day, week, you know, you never know.
You're saying you can tell, or you have a good poker face. Can you tell when you're like your mom or your dad are pissed off or upset, or do you kind of have to be like, you still don't know yet?
Can I tell when they're upset?
Yeah, like
I
can
can
you tell what are they like obvious with it, or you kind of like you notice the small little like?
Nah,
I see
they're
it.
both.
Both, okay.
But I feel like you said, like I known them my whole life, so like even when they try to hide it, like
Yeah,
I can tell.
yeah. You're like, oh, okay, something's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that shit to my dad too. My dad and my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like
I feel like the people that you grow up with and you're with like every day and like even like friends wise too, you know them
yeah.
better, sometimes better than they know themselves. They can think they're fooling you, but you're like, I know
Yeah,
these characteristics already.
It's you're observant.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my dad's upset. I know. I'm like, you good? Yeah, fool, I'm good. Okay, cool. Stop bullshit. What's really going on? Or my mom, I'm like, you all right? And what's going on? Like with my siblings and all them too.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's crazy what you pick up on the more you familiarize with something. It's crazy how that mind works, dude.
Yeah.
Like the more it's like repetition.
But that's what a lot of things too. Like I thought about that shit too. Like our mind is crazy. Like we learn a lot of shit repetition. Like just listen to a song. You will learn the whole song. Just listen to it a few times and you're like, nah, I know this whole shit. Or like just picking up a sport. Repetition. You keep doing shit every day, you're gonna get good at it, and you're gonna remember it.
Yeah,
and it's crazy.
Are you a visual learner, or can you take directions and then like?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is.
Okay.
But 9 times out of 10, I want to see you do it first,
and then
I'll
you get an idea. But is like the third time you do something, you don't master it, but you got the rhythm going.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
okay.
I'll want you to do it, and then let me try, and then let me see you do it again, and then all right, I think I got it.
Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's was with like cooking. I didn't know how to do that shit, and they're like, "This is how you cut the chicken." Oh shit. Okay. This is how you season it. This is what you got to do. And I'm very much like you could tell me, oh, just do this and do this. I'm like, I retain none of that.
Right.
Show me how to do it.
Yeah, show
and
me.
I'll fucking do it.
Better.
Right. Like when I worked at Crosstown, and they're like, "Hey, here's the forklift." I'm like, "Okay, let me see how you pick up something and how you do it properly." Okay, how'd you do it?
Right.
Use this. Okay, perfect, got it, and I got it down.
Yeah, but I also think when I'm being taught, I want to be taught. Like I don't want to.
Don't just show me.
Yeah,
Like,
explain what you're doing in
yes,
details.
exactly,
like I'm moving this down and pushing this up at the same time. Oh, okay, like why are you doing it? Oh, okay, and then now I understand. I understand it now.
Yeah, so like it's kind of like when someone asks you about a subject you're really into. That goes back to what you said. Like, does it bother you when people ask you how are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like if you're doing something and they're like, oh, how do you do that? Are you really interested, or are you just blowing smoke on my ass? Like, what are you trying to do? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. That's the same way. Like when people like they be like, oh, Trey, like he don't really talk much and shit like that. It's not that I don't talk. It's just
I don't want to talk to you.
That or like if I'm gonna talk, I want you to really be interested in what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like when I build Legos.
Don't waste my time.
Yeah, like when I build Legos, is it like, are you genuinely interested in what I'm building, or are you just gonna be like, oh, you're building Legos? And it's like, if you're gonna insult me, just get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Yeah, but that goes back to what I was saying. Like, people should just be more considerate. Like,
or just be upfront.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit me.
Be more upfront.
It's amazing what one conversation can do to someone. I guess mood. Yeah, how someone's mood can change.
All right. Well, I came across this tweet or this post that describes me to a T. To a T. All right. So it says, "Good luck finding me after 3 drinks. I've gone on a stroll and I've started some side missions." That's literally me. Any party especially parties that we throw, like at my mom's, like, I'll be on hella side mission.
Yep.
I'll be having hella stories to tell.
I'll see you with a hat on, with a shirt that's not yours, a jacket. I'm like, where the fuck you get that shit from?
But I feel like that's a lot of it is like my job too, because when I throw parties or when I throw parties with my girl, like, I want her to enjoy it. I want everybody else to enjoy it. So somebody has to be the host. I have to make sure like everybody's having a good time. So I take on that role.
Yeah, to be real and upfront, you're kind of a bad host, but I see you doing your best.
I'm a good host.
I'm kidding. Yeah, you're a pretty good host. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about you. Like,
yeah,
I
know.
I know where you're at. You're back there.
Apparent. Yeah, you make it apparent.
You're back there eating up all the food.
Yeah. So the only reason you're a decent host is because you're like, food's ready. And I'm like,
yeah, see? I'll let you know when the food's ready. Oh, I came across this post. It said the ATM be moving slow than a bitch. Come on before I get robbed, for real. Oh, the ATM. Have you been to the ATM lately?
I used to. When I lived with my grandma.
Does that shit not go slow as fuck?
It's annoying as fuck. Because I'm like...
And they asking hella questions, and you got to wait, and they got to take your card, and...
Well, I mean...
Read the pin and shit like that.
Usually a 7-Eleven has an ATM. So it's lit. It's well lit around there, but I'm still kind of like... Someone see that shit through the reflection? Like...
Yeah, but I'm talking about well, for me, I go to Bank of America, and those are outdoors.
My credit union has one too, but I just don't do cash anymore because it's just like...
Yeah, but the rare times that I need cash, it's like, damn, motherfucker, hurry the fuck up.
You're like, God damn, you're scared. Yeah.
I feel like the most vulnerable when I'm there.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh,
ATMs are very annoying.
I have a question for you.
It's not ATM machine either.
What is it?
It's machine.
What does ATM stand for?
I think automatic transaction machine. So that's why when they say at the ATM machine. Yeah. That's why
ATM.
It's a automatic transaction machine.
So it's just ATM.
Yeah. So it's redundant when they say ATM machine. Yeah. Okay. It's like DC Comics is Detective Comics. So it's DC Comics.
Mm. I have a question.
Yes.
Have you ever been to a place and parked in a parking lot and forgot where you parked at? And
when I was younger, yeah.
Do you feel like didn't that shit happen to us? We went to the movie theater. Oh, I feel like that's
we saw Transformers, yeah.
The most embarrassing, even though nobody knows that you're lost, it's like I feel like niggas know that I'm fucking lost. You gotta walk back and be like, oh,
you were so fucking. I was like, yeah, no, it's over here for real. Are you sure? Yes, right there. And we looked like, oh shit.
It's a whole different spot. But I feel like parking lots, parking structures to make it easy for people. They be like, oh, F is right here, but F is also up here. Like, no, motherfucker.
I'm still thinking about that time. That shit was so funny.
Nah, but I feel like that's one of the most embarrassing moments, even though nobody knows.
Yeah, because
and then you also have to do the walk of shame too.
Yeah, you're like, oh fuck, bro.
Even though nobody knows, it's like damn, bro.
When I forgot
somebody knows.
When I forgot the parking ticket in the car.
Yeah,
I had to walk back.
Yeah, You gotta go all the way back up.
Yeah, but like places like Disneyland, where you're like, okay, I'm parked at like Goofy G or some shit, or like Goofy Lot at B or whatever the fuck. I at least take a picture. Like,
Yeah,
this is
you
where
gotta
we're
have landmarks and shit like that. Yeah, but it's always that one day that you get lost and you just be looking stupider than a bitch.
But if you have a new car, you could.
Yeah, if you close enough. If
Yeah.
you go to the opposite
You're
side
fucked.
of the
Yeah,
parking lot,
sorry.
you like, damn.
That's why you gotta get the landmarks down.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, where's this shit at? Let me make sure.
Yeah, but sometimes you, depending on where you at, you forget that landmark. You be like, I was having too much fun doing what I was doing. I don't know where the fuck I parked now.
Yeah, like when we went to the Dodger game, I was like, okay, I remember where we park. Also, cause like where I work, I gotta do pickups there, so I'm like, okay, I know where I'm at.
Wait, have you ever gone outside and your car wasn't there? Like you legit knew where you parked at, but your car wasn't there?
At a different. That's just happened in front of my house. I had a shitty green car. I forgot what it was, but I parked it, and I was like, okay, I need to go somewhere. I'll be back. So I parked it in front of my house. I went into my house. I came out and I was like, where the fuck is my car?
So who moves your car?
They towed it away. My tags had expired like
Oh.
the day before, and they towed that shit. And I was like, fuck, man. So I called my mom and I was like, they took my car. Like, you sure nobody saw it? No, there's no glass on the floor, nothing. They towed it. They had to have towed it. And sure enough, called it. Oh yeah, this is the piece of shit we picked up. It's this much to get it out and this much to bring it. I was like, motherfuckers. I was so fucking pissed, man.
Yeah, gotta pay that shit on time. That shit never happened to me. I never experienced my car not being there, but I've been with somebody and I came with somebody and their car wasn't there.
No.
And we're at a club. We're at a club, and usually we park across the street from the club in the parking structure, like where the
red zone.
no, it's like the market's at. So we've been parking there forever. I guess the lot owner they
finally got
switched
mad.
over. It was a new lot owner, and they started towing people's cars. So luckily, we weren't the only ones that car got towed. So we ended up catching an Uber with somebody else, like with them, and like we made a whole experience out of it. So it was kind of fun. But we was shitting. We was like,
Did this shit
didn't we park right here? I was like, yeah, nigga, we parked right here. Your heart really dropped. Like, I know my car was right here.
I mean, yeah, I was more confused. But then once I realized it, I was like, oh.
But still, it's like, damn, now I gotta pay these fees and get my car out.
It cleaned out all my savings. I'm sorry.
I have a question for you. Another question. Let's get real for a second. I feel like as men, we all been through this. You ever was with a girl and, you know, you guys are doing what you guys do. Not too much, not too little. You leave, you guys part ways. And then you get that text. Oh, why didn't you do this? Or wish you would have did this. Why? Why? Why do girls do that? They think that shit funny or something?
I don't know.
How many times have you got that text?
It wasn't like overtly sexual, but it was just like me. I'm just like, I have a feeling I should have like kissed you. Like, why didn't you? Like, fuck! Right?
Well, why didn't you say some shit? Yeah, why didn't you
Exactly.
lean in if you wanted it too?
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of both sides' part.
Yeah.
Both sides' fault.
Right.
Because it's like, if you wanted to do something, why don't you say something? Because
I used to hate those texts.
What if you like initiated and they're like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah,
I
right.
just ruined
Yeah.
everything. So it's communication. Yeah, talk.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
feel like
never been like, "Why didn't you fuck her?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?
huh?
What? This is just
Yeah, it never been like that for me either.
never."
Nah.
But yeah, it's like stuff like that. Like, damn, I should have done that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Right. My fault.
That fucking foot
Getting too comfy.
You gotta
in
leave
this
that
bitch.
shit in there.
See, sometimes look, depending on, I'll put back up. You talking all that shit, we gonna see what you about.
Oh, okay.
I'll put right back up. What you talking about?
You were saying?
You were saying, hey, I'm here now.
Like, no, I'm just kidding. Like, fuck. All right.
Fuck you.
My man's here.
Would text her back and be like, what if I never left? What if I'm outside in the bushes?
You open the closet, like, yes.
I've been waiting for you to say some shit.
Put your money where your mouth is, homie. Come on, let's go.
Oh, shit. I got a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever got blue balls before?
I don't know. Because I hear different definitions of it. Like,
All right, give me the two definition.
well, it happened to one of my friends in high school who got blue balls where he was doing shit with a girl, but he didn't get to finish. And then he had to go to practice right after. I don't know if I should say his name because I don't know,
Shout him out, bro.
Meester? Okay, Meester. I remember he was like, bro, I got fucking bad blue balls. I was like, I can't relate, man. I'm sorry. And someone hit him in the nuts. I'm not going to say who. Where he was like, oh, yeah, right? He's like, nah, my I got blue balls. He's like, oh, okay. Bam, hit him. Just a little fucking boom. And he was like, oh, fuck, that fucking hurts. He was like, this is the worst pain I've ever got, bro. And blah, blah. I'm like, I always get mine off, so I can't relate. But
Damn.
and then like someone else like, oh, I got blue balls. Like, you all right? Does it hurt? No, I just didn't get the bus. I'm like, so is that blue balls or not?
So wait, so have you got blue balls before?
I don't know.
To your knowledge.
To my knowledge, yes. Yes.
And which way? The
Not the painful way. The one like I just didn't get the bus.
Nah. Blue balls, I used to think that shit was a myth.
Uh-huh.
But it's the painful shit.
Like the painful shit?
Yes.
Oh no.
Cause I got I didn't know what it was at first. And I was like, oh, this blue balls. So I was with a girl probably from like 3 to like 8 or 9. And we was in the car. We got like food and shit. And like we was in the car and shit. Like, and it was like sexual tension and shit. But me being the respectable gentleman that I am, I wasn't gonna try nothing because it was like our first time like really like linking up like together and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna wait and shit. Worst decision I ever made in my life. And then I had to drive home.
Oh no! So you can't even get comfortable.
So mind you, I'm in excruciating pain. Like it's like like pain from your nutsack to the core of your stomach.
It's like getting hit in the nuts.
Pulsating.
Oh no, dude! No.
Yeah.
No. Fuck that.
And they say the quickest way to relief is to get relieved. But I didn't know that at the time, so I'm like, I drive all the way home and shit. Mind you, I'm living in Compton at the time, and where I was at, it was in like HP over there. So I had to drive back from over there all the way back to Compton.
That's
fuck.
like 15 minutes. Oh, that's probably like the longest
15 minutes of my fucking
your
life,
dude. Oh my god.
I get home, I just get right in the bed. I'm like, oh shit. I'm grabbing my I'm like this. I'm grabbing my arms and my balls. I mean my stomach and my balls at the same time. I'm like, man, stop, please. Then I go pee. Peeing hurt too.
Really?
But it give you slight relief though. Cause it's like all that pressure.
You drink a shitload of water, you're like,
yeah, just something gotta get released. So yeah,
I know that just letting it bust gets the fucking.
Yeah.
I hope that never happens to me.
I hope it never happened to me again. I hope it don't happen to nobody else.
You wouldn't wish that upon your worst.
Hell no, that
I would.
That shit like I told you, I thought it was a myth. I was like, nah, they tripping. I had to find out the hard way.
Yeah, you sure fucking did.
So,
but now you know. Now you know.
Yeah, now I know. Don't let that sexual tension build up. I gotta let that. What they say, let that
dragging out.
That dragon out, yeah. I gotta let that dragon out.
Let that dragon out, everybody.
Hey, everybody, make sure you guys let that dragon out.
Bust the nut.
Bust that fucking nut. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Real People, Real Shit. It has been real.
Real bus.
Real people, real people, real bus.
Real people, real bussin'.
All right. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
And share. And remember to bust that nut. Nah, remember, it's all love and the love all.
Don't be an asshole and bust a nut.
All right. Peace.
Don't be an asshole.